Now the crypto market has hit yearly highs and people are finally starting to shift money from Bitcoin and Ethereum into smaller cap altcoins, I want to talk about a way that I've been trading with Perpetual Futures to maximize my money. If you're not familiar, Perpetual Futures are just contracts where you can use some leverage and maximize your returns with trading. They are higher risk, but also higher reward, and this is how people become millionaires and make life-changing amounts of money in the crypto space. It's really not from buying a crypto and just holding it long-term. Those days are really over. A lot of the time where you make most of the money in crypto now is using some sort of leverage. And yes, it's risky, but that's the truth. That's where people are making the big money in the crypto space. So today's video, I want to talk about yieldification because they had a unique approach to perpetual futures trading that I had not yet seen in the entire crypto space. And ultimately the way it works, we're going to go over all the details of this platform, but ultimately the way it works is that if you go ahead and look at their perpetual futures trading platform, you can use a number of different cryptocurrencies as collateral. Basically meaning, let's say you own Floki. You can see I have like 8,000 Floki in this wallet. I can still go ahead and keep my Floki in my wallet, continue to hold them, but go ahead and trade ADA to USDT. The benefit of this is that you can go ahead and trade really any crypto you want while still maintaining your current position. So if you want to keep your Floki, you don't want to sell it, you want to keep that the way it is, you can keep it and just use it as collateral and go and trade ADA USDT or APE USDT or AVAX. You could keep your current position and just use that as collateral so you could take advantage of moves in the market. The reason you would want to do this is, let's say you have some sort of major announcement or major news coming out for crypto. You can say, yes, I want to still hold, let's say, my Floki, but ADA has a major announcement coming up in a few weeks, and I want to take a position in ADA to benefit from that major move. So those are some of the benefits, and the main reason why I started using yieldification is because of this. And they will be having a yieldification webinar where you can go ahead and watch them go through the entire Perpetual Futures platform during this webinar. It's going to be on December 21st at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. By using the link in the description that I'll put, you can get like $50 worth of promo YDF. So that's something that is pretty cool. And so just make sure you use the link in the description for that. I'll put it down below. But when you're looking at yieldification, like I said, Perpetual Futures is the main feature that I like about the platform and that I use. But they have a number of and like a variety of other features that a lot of people have been using as of recently. And I've seen that people have been following them on Twitter as well, like a number of big name Twitter accounts, let's say like Mason Versilius and Income Sharks. They have, hundreds of thousands of followers, and they've been following this platform as well. And with yieldification, there's a few main things. First of which is that you're able to earn up to 50% APR with yieldification through their liquidity staking. And the way that you could do this is through liquidity staking and locking up your holdings for a certain number of days. The maximum you could really get is that 50% APR, and that's if you do liquidity staking for 360 days. So that is a way where you can earn 50% APR, but you could also do like single-sided, you could also lock it up for a shorter period of time, and you can see all these different details before even entering the platform. Their token is currently available on Uniswap, MEXC, and you could see just on CoinMarketCap, it's up over 25% in the last month. So this token is available, like I said, MEXC, Uniswap, CoinX, SushiSwap, Camelot, and a number of other platforms. So when we scroll down a little bit further, you can see how they talk about some of their major features, one of which is called this OTC platform. So if you click on check out OTC platform, you can see that with this OTC platform, it's something that is completely unique, something that I've not yet seen in the crypto space, because basically the way it works is you can create packages with any combination of ERC20 tokens or NFTs bundled together and sell that package in the OTC market. So basically you could say, oh, look, I have these tokens, I have these NFTs, let's put them all together and sell it as a package. And that's like what this OTC package number 2 is. It gives you all the details of the assets in this package, like stake yieldification and some more stake yieldification, and you can see like they have a price that they're trying to get it for of 3 ETH. So you could go ahead, trade for it, make an offer, buy it, and you can see even if you want to trade, if you have another package, you could trade one package for another. Something that is pretty cool, and you can also make offers as well. So this is something that is really unique. I've not yet seen this in the crypto space ever, and you could just simply click on create OTC. You could do a package or a pool, and it says, look, for for a package, you bundle up any combination of native ETH, ERC20 tokens, NFTs, and ERC1155 tokens all into a single tradable or sellable package. Something that's so cool, because really you could have this whole entire portfolio and just list that portfolio of NFTs and cryptos and everything all together and just say, yeah, this is what I'm asking for. Something that is really unique and really cool. And they also have Pool, where you can create a pool similar to Uniswap that allows one-way swapping to sell native token or ERC20 for another specified fixed price with no slippage. So again, these are some unique features. In order to go about really using the platform, though, you do need to have some YDF tokens. And you could easily go ahead and buy these tokens on Uniswap. So if you go ahead and click buy on Uniswap, you also could buy it on the other exchanges that we talked about earlier. But Uniswap is pretty easy. Let's just do some like ETH, for example, or USDT. If we switch to USDT, I'm just going to put in like 25. I want to make sure I have some gas fees, enough for gas fees and everything on here. So let's just click on swap, approve swap. It's going to ask me to verify it in my wallet. And once we have done this, then you can go ahead, approve it. And it's going to say approval pending. And it's going to take a little bit of time. And then you're going to have these tokens. They're going to appear in your wallet. You could go ahead and use them on the platform. It's just like buying or selling any other token. It's a pretty simple and straightforward process. So you can see it says still approval pending. And we'll check back on this in a minute. So you can see, look, it has now need a verification message. So we'll just click sign. And we need to confirm the swap in our wallet. So we'll just click on confirm. Boom. Okay, so now we'll have some tokens in the wallet that we can go ahead and use. In addition to having their token in their OTC platform, they also have this NFT Marketplace. NFT Marketplace is pretty cool because with the NFT Marketplace, you could see right here, you just need to make sure you have your wallet connected. But once you have your wallet connected, then you can see that they have a number of different stats, like 1,469 total NFTs, 782 owners, a total volume of $780,000. And you can see all these different NFTs just listed right here. The cool thing about these NFTs is that the NFTs on their platform are basically in exchange for YDF stakes. You can see it says, come to our NFT marketplace and exchange our YDF stakes, which are represented as NFTs. Get your hands with high APR legacy and high demand NFTs today. And ultimately, the way that this works is that you can sell existing stakes, you could buy existing stakes, and it's prevents you from being locked into, let's say you stake your token. So the benefits of this is, let's say you go ahead and stake some YDF tokens. Like I have some right now. You could go ahead, stake these, and normally you're locked in for a certain period of time. But with yieldification, you can go ahead and sell your staked position to someone else. And that's what all of these represent right here. And there is substantial volume taking place on this basically every single day. You can see like a total of $708,000 total volume, but every single day there are trades and people making offers on staked portfolios. So you could see if you go ahead, stake your tokens, if you don't want to own them, you want to get out, you want to sell them, you could always do that, and you're not technically locked in for that long period of time. Moving on to the next feature is going to be with their Perpetual Futures platform, which we briefly went over. So Perpetual Futures, you can just go to their website, click on Start Trading, and it's going to bring you to their Perpetual Futures platform. All you need to do is make sure you connect your wallet. So again, like the MetaMask wallet that we've already connected, we have some YDF tokens in there. Like I said earlier, the cool thing about this is that you can leverage basically any token you want as collateral. So for me, I would want to do, let's say, either USDT, which I have some in my wallet, or we could just keep it with Floki, like we spoke about earlier as well. You just need to scroll down and then click Confirm Change. And then once you do this, then you can go ahead and make a limit order. You can also do long or short, and they also have up to 150x leverage, which is something that is really, really useful as well. So again, whenever you're using leverage, you got to make sure you limit your risk, because yes, you can make a lot of money with leverage, but also it's a way to lose a lot of money. So you just need to make sure you manage your risk whenever you are using leverage. But again, the thing that I really like about this is that you can use a number of different tokens as collateral, which allows you to then keep your current holdings, but also trade whatever you want. And that's something that is really, really cool in my opinion. So we talked about some of the big major features like the OTC markets, the NFT Marketplace, and Perpetual Futures trading, but they also have a number of other features as well. So if you go back to the main site, you can see that they consistently talk about staking. They talk about it, at the very front of their page. So let's just click on Stake Now. If you click on Stake Now, it's going to bring you to the staking portion of the website. So you can see we've already talked about, like I said, a number of these other different platforms and products that they offer, from like their OTC market to Perpetual Futures. We also talked about their marketplace, but this is for staking. If you want to do it, there's a number of different options for single side staking or liquidity staking. For example, if you want to have the highest APY, you want to generate the most returns, that would be if you do liquidity staking in 360 days. That's going to be for 50% APR. So if you do this, then you have to go ahead and just click on the amount that you want to stake, and it could be basically whatever you want. You could either do Zap ETH or Zap YDF. I already have some YDF tokens, so let's just stick with that. You just click on max, and then you'll click Zap and Stake Now. It's going to ask you to verify some transactions in your wallet. So there's going to be a small little gas fee. You'll just click on approve, and then when it brings you back, then you will be able to have staked your tokens, and they're going to appear on the left hand side of your screen. So it does take a minute for this to happen, but once it is staked, then you'll have this NFT that then represents your staked token. So again, right now gas fees are too high in my opinion, so I'm going to hold off and do this a bit later, but this is something that is really, really unique and cool in my opinion, because you could go ahead and stake these tokens, generate some passive returns, and if you want to, you could go ahead and sell that as an NFT on their marketplace. So I'd recommend just making sure you're doing this when Ethereum fees are lower, because otherwise fees rack up, and that's just with any ERC20 token, anything on the Ethereum network. When there's a lot of activity, fees are simply high. So I personally like to wait when fees are a bit lower before making a transaction, because I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on a transaction fee just for gas. Not what I really want to do. So this is a platform that is really unique in my opinion, and I'm going to be tuning into their webinar when it takes place on December 21st, 2023. They have a number of features, like I said, from their OTC market, which is really unique. I haven't seen anything like that, where you could combine cryptos and NFTs all into a package, sell it. I've never seen anything like their NFT Marketplace, which is an NFT that represents your staked position, and also their Perpetual Futures. They have other features as well, just like with staking. They have a DAO aspect to it. They also have a number of other features like with the bridge. But the main features, in my opinion, are these Perpetual Futures trading. They have the OTC markets and their marketplace. So this is a cool platform. I've been utilizing it over the last few weeks, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I've also been seeing that a lot of big name people are following this account on Twitter, and I've been posting about it as well.